The global automotive industry, long dominated by Detroit, Wolfsburg, and Toyota City, has been the epicenter of car manufacturing for decades, was jolted awake by a thunderclap from the east, signaling a seismic shift in the industry. Wang Chuanfu, CEO of BYD, announced the company would double its production to 3.6 million electric vehicles annually by 2025, just after surpassing Tesla as the world's top EV seller. This bold move has set a new benchmark in the industry. This wasn't just a business update, it was a declaration that the old order was being rewritten at breakneck speed, challenging the status quo. BYD, once a battery supplier, is now setting the global pace, leaving competitors scrambling to catch up. Their rapid ascent is a testament to their innovation and strategic vision. The news sent shockwaves through boardrooms, financial markets, and governments worldwide, forcing everyone to rethink their strategies. The message was clear. The center of gravity in the car world is shifting eastward, and it's happening faster than anyone anticipated. This is the result of a long-term industrial policy that's made China the dominant force in the EV revolution, a position they are unlikely to relinquish. The era of gradual change is over. Exponential growth, led by companies like BYD, is here. The automotive landscape is being transformed at an unprecedented rate. For legacy automakers, the future now belongs to those who can innovate and scale faster than ever. Adaptation is no longer optional, it's a necessity. The gauntlet has been thrown. Can the old guard catch up, or will they be left in the dust? BYD's plan to add nearly 2 million vehicles in just a year is almost unthinkable by traditional standards. This ambitious goal is not just a statement, it's a bold move that challenges the very fabric of the automotive industry. Building new car factories takes years and billions. BYD's speed signals manufacturing efficiency Western automakers can only dream of. Their ability to scale up production so rapidly is a testament to their innovative approach and relentless drive. Doubling production means BYD alone will soon outpace the entire US EV market of just a few years ago. This rapid expansion is not just about numbers, it's about setting new benchmarks in the industry. This isn't a gentle increase. It's a market-flooding expansion with affordable advanced EVs. BYD is positioning itself as a leader in the global EV market, offering cutting-edge technology at competitive prices. For Ford, GM, and Volkswagen, who are still struggling to make EVs profitable, BYD's scale is a terrifying prospect. The traditional giants now face a formidable competitor that is not only efficient but also highly innovative. The move defies the narrative that EV demand is cooling. BYD is betting big on global growth, especially in developing nations and Europe. Their strategy is clear: dominate the market by being everywhere. BYD isn't waiting for demand, it's creating it, aggressively, and at great risk. Their marketing campaigns are designed to capture the imagination of consumers worldwide. The shock is amplified by BYD's quiet rise. While the West watched Tesla, BYD was preparing to lap the field. Their strategic silence has now turned into a loud statement of intent. Wang Chuanfu's announcement is a wake-up call. The real threat isn't in Silicon Valley, but Shenzhen. His vision for BYD is reshaping the global automotive landscape. The competitive landscape has shifted overnight. The rules of the game are being rewritten, and BYD is leading the charge. Legacy automakers now face a new reality: catch up or get left behind. The future of the automotive industry is being shaped by those who can innovate and adapt the fastest. BYD's meteoric rise isn't due to a single innovation, but a blend of vertical integration, battery breakthroughs, and relentless affordability. Unlike most automakers, BYD makes almost everything in-house, from chips to batteries, giving it unmatched cost control and speed. The Blade battery, using safer, cheaper LFP chemistry, is a game-changer. No cobalt, more stability, and integrated into the car's structure for efficiency. This lets BYD offer impressive range and safety at a fraction of the cost. BYD's lineup spans from the ultra-affordable Seagull to premium sedans, democratizing electric mobility. The company operates more like a tech firm, constantly updating models and features. This agility and cost advantage create a formidable moat. While others struggle with EV basics, BYD is already a generation ahead, expanding globally. Their secret: deep tech expertise and manufacturing muscle. BYD's rise has rattled Detroit's boardrooms, Ford's CEO, Jim Farley, admitted his team was humbled after tearing down a BYD seal and realizing how far behind they were. Ford's Mustang Mach-E, for example, had a wiring loom 1.6 kilometers longer than Tesla's, adding weight, cost, and complexity. These inefficiencies reveal a company still stuck in old combustion engine habits. Ford split into 3 divisions to let its EV arm operate like a startup, but the Model E division lost over $5 billion in 2024 alone. The challenge isn't just catching Tesla, it's competing with Chinese manufacturers who've mastered low-cost, high-efficiency EVs. Teardowns show BYD isn't just cheaper, it's smarter, with fewer parts and simpler assembly. For American giants, the game has changed. They're now playing catch-up. The race for EV supremacy is on and the US is behind. BYD's success is inseparable from China's strategic, decades-long industrial policy. Since 2009, the Chinese government has invested over $230 billion in the EV sector, subsidies, infrastructure, R&D, and more. This created a massive domestic market, letting companies like BYD scale rapidly and drive down costs. China's support goes beyond money. It secures raw materials and controls the EV supply chain, insulating companies from global shocks. The result? China is now the world's EV hub, with over half of global sales. The goal wasn't just cleaner air, it was to dominate a key 21st century industry. BYD is the flagship, but a whole ecosystem of Chinese EV makers is now ready to take on the world. State support has made China the epicenter of the electric revolution. The EV race isn't just China versus the US. Other global giants are surging forward, determined to claim their share of the electric future. The competition is intensifying as new players bring fresh ideas and technologies to the table. South Korea's Hyundai has made a breakthrough in solid-state batteries, promising safer, lighter, and cheaper EVs by 2030. Their ambitious plans could reshape the industry, making electric vehicles more accessible to millions. Their innovation, using copper for a key battery component, could slash costs once mass production begins. This move could set a new standard for battery manufacturing worldwide. Japanese automakers, especially Toyota, are finally joining the fray, planning their own solid-state EVs by 2027-2028. After years of hesitation, they're now investing heavily in next-generation battery research. Toyota's reputation and resources could shake up the market, even as a latecomer. Their global reach and engineering expertise make them a formidable contender. Within China, BYD faces fierce competition from XPeng, NIO, and Xiaomi, driving rapid innovation and price drops. These companies are constantly pushing each other to improve, benefiting consumers worldwide. These rivals are pushing boundaries in autonomous driving and battery tech, racing to deliver smarter, longer-lasting, and more affordable EVs. The global EV contest is now multi-front, with established giants and nimble newcomers all vying for dominance. Every region is bringing its own strengths and innovations to the competition. Innovation is happening everywhere, not just in China. From Europe to Asia, and North America to emerging markets, the EV revolution is truly worldwide. The electric future is a crowded, fast-moving race, and the finish line is nowhere in sight. The next breakthrough could come from anywhere. To shield domestic automakers, the US has imposed a 100% tariff on Chinese EVs, effectively locking them out. This Fortress America approach gives Ford, GM, and Tesla time to catch up without facing BYD's low-cost onslaught. Tariffs protect jobs and sales, but they also risk fostering complacency. Without direct competition, US automakers may lack urgency to innovate and cut costs. Ford's CEO admits the US is far behind. Tariffs are a shield, not a solution. Meanwhile, BYD and others are conquering Europe, Asia, and South America, honing their skills. If trade barriers fall, the gap in cost and efficiency could be insurmountable. The US industry is in a race against time, and the clock is ticking. BYD's rapid expansion is splitting the global car market in two. Most of the world will see a flood of affordable advanced Chinese EVs, sparking fierce competition and innovation. In the US, tariffs keep these cars out, so consumers pay more and have fewer choices. Domestic automakers must cut costs fast, but their EV divisions are still losing billions. BYD and others are already planning factories in Mexico and Hungary, threatening to bypass tariffs and enter new markets. The competitive threat is moving closer to home. The future will be defined by a race between Western innovation and Chinese scale. Can Ford, GM, and others reinvent themselves in time? One thing is certain: the electric era is here, and the pace of change is relentless.